with your eyes on me. It's like I'm caught inside your endless sea, falling fast into the deep. Surrender, won't be sound asleep. Yeah. I've never known a life like this, a stranger's kiss, the sweet attraction. I've never known a love like this, forbidden bliss, consumed in action. I've never known a life like this, a stranger's kiss, the sweet attraction. I've never known a love like this, forbidden bliss. I'm yours, take me home. Rising to the beat, infectious, comes so naturally. It's like I'm lost inside your ecstasy, wondering if we could be in heaven. We make our reality. I've never known a life like this, a stranger's kiss, the sweet attraction. I've never known a love like this, forbidden bliss, consumed in action. I've never known a life like this, a stranger's kiss, the sweet attraction. I've never known a love like this, forbidden bliss. I'm yours, me home. Take me home. Take me home. Hold me in your heaven. I won't forget the thrill of it all. Take me home. Take me home.
You are still in my mind. The truth is so hard to find. With all the things that's going on, I lost track. I felt so strong. I got you on my mind, but something's been done wrong. Sometimes I've been thinking of what to make of me and my memories. Sometimes I've been thinking of, dreaming of what it could have been besides memories. 'Cause I still need you. Sometimes I've been thinking of what to make
And we are back. How's it going, Firebirds? It's another day of League. It's going to be a wicked match.
Absolutely. Yeah, just ready for another exciting day of League of Legends.
Oh, for sure. Today we got the Firebirds against the Queen's University Bears. Firebirds are going 3-2, and the Bears are going 1-4, so it's going to be a wicked good day.
Absolutely. Bears looking to turn it around. Firebirds trying to keep that momentum.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's going to be really good. I think this is the first time I'm actually watching the A team instead of commentating the B team. So it's going to be very interesting.
Should be a good game. Pick the bands starting now. See what they're going here.
Yeah, very interested to see what they're going to pull now. I'm pretty sure. No, I probably shouldn't spoil it just yet.
Okay, yeah, let's keep it a surprise. The Vex band coming out right away, looking to stop the mid-aggression. An Evelyn band. Probably a target ban for somebody on the team. Jungle ban. Yep.
Very interesting to see that. I don't think I've ever seen Evelyn. Oh, and Vayne for Queens. Yeah, that's a very good solid pick, I'd say.
Yeah, it's a lot of experience the A-team bot laner has on that champion. So I think these are all just going to be target bans starting out. And then they're going to look to start fixing some holes that their comp has through the first 3 picks.
For sure.
Corki ban for mid laner here going to be really good. Corki very, very strong right now. Even despite the nerfs, package timing was changed, so it's going to be slightly before Dragon, so it's harder to use it during objectives. But he has a lot of games on Corki this season.
That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, I would not doubt that would be a perfect ban for Queens, a perfect target ban, because I've seen that so many times.
Yep.
That for the Firebirds, it's just been a great Corki. Play.
Yeah, he's very good in lane. Nunu ban coming out. Nunu just very, very solid jumper. Pretty much always good.
For sure. Interesting seeing Kale up there, so I'm guessing that's another one of the target bans.
Oh, yeah. Kale is definitely not a very common champion played at any level, really. But she's very strong late game scaler. Looking for the Ashe first pick here. Ashe is a pretty good blind pick, so it's good into a lot of different ADCs.
For sure.
But she's not very strong right now. At least the consensus is she's not a very strong ADC. So this is likely another one of those comfort picks, something that they're looking to just neutralize that bot lane.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. I mean, I love Ashe, but I'm like, I'm unranked. So,
That's all right. Diana Yasuo coming off of the Firebirds.
Okay.
Mid-jungle duo here for the Firebirds, using this all the time.
Yeah, for
great
sure.
effect. It's a very strong combo. Of course, Diana R pulling them in. Then you're able to trigger Yasuo's ult, which is off of knockups. So it keeps them in place and keeps that damage coming.
It's just a deadly combo. I mean, that is absolutely insane. Like, and I wouldn't think of that for now, but like I'm picturing it in my head, and I'm like, oh wow.
Oh yeah.
I've seen that in ARAM 1 or 2 times.
Oh yeah, very good combo. Amumu coming out. Just a lot of pretty uncommon picks here. So just starting off for Queens, you don't see Amumu a lot, but it can be flexed to 3 different roles. You can see it top lane, although it is mainly used in support and jungle, where that CC is used to pick up some good kills.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see what Queens is going to do with that pick.
Yes.
Oh, and then Anivia going in for the 3rd. That
so much CC.
Oh, nope, switching it over to Yon.
Okay, still a ton of CC, but that team fight for both teams looking really good. Already execution during those team fights is going to be very important. Already getting Ezreal as well, another comfort pick here. It looks like Firebirds are getting all that they wanted.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think the Firebirds would have any complaints so far.
No,
I mean,
these are all champion. This is already part of a comp that they've played this season a couple of times. So this is something that they like to use a lot.
For the very few matches that I've seen, I've seen our Diana just being absolutely insane.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And just popping off. So that's going to be a real big thing for Queens to have to do, or like to go around with.
100%. So it looks like the Firebirds are expecting the move to go jungle, and they are going to be starting banning out supports. Alistar coming out, very strong roaming support. Just trying to keep that under wraps.
For sure.
Malphite ban coming out as well.
This is
usually
not having my glasses. I'm like, I had to stare for a minute and be like, oh, that's an Alistar.
Good. Can't see third band there. Still hovered. Very odd.
Did that time out, or is it just a no ban?
It must be a no ban if it's not showing here. But Malphite, very good counter pick. Typically, you're not usually going to see it banned. But given that it is, I expect the Yone to go top lane, because Malphite into any sort of melee physical damage, very, very effective.
For sure.
Nautilus band looking to be hovered here. It's been the staple pick for Dragon of Dusk, the support all season. Very solid, good in team fights, good in lane, can roam with that hook, it's very strong.
For sure. Yeah, a lot of damage there, and Dr. Mundo for the Firebirds pick. That I'm not a big fan of him. I love his voice actor. I am not a fan of the champ itself.
That's fair. He's very, very difficult to play against in solo queue in particular. In the when you get more communication, it's much easier to play against him, because in solo queue you get your teammates who are just going to target him, but they're targeting a tank. In this sort of play, you're going to be looking for diving the backline much more, which is Mundo, not a ton of peel, a ton of self-sustain, a ton of self-peel, solid in lane. But once you get to team fights, it can be a little hard if you're not very ahead.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, and Rakan being 4th pick for the Firebirds. Very interesting to see.
Yeah, they're just building upon that Yasuo-Diana combo, getting another knockup for that Yasuo. Probably going to be looking to roam mid as well, as Ezreal, one of the safest farmers in the game. You can just have him sit bot lane while your support roams. Just sit with your Q, farm up that lane. Yep.
For sure. That, just like what you said, like that's a lot of knockups that you can have.
Yeah.
A lot of people going airborne now.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, and Pike being the... Oh, never mind.
Trundle, okay. Trundle, a little odd to me, seeing as they have no tanks, but just generally, Trundle, pretty strong early game jungler, looking to make things happen early on the map. Although they did already pick the Amumu, so those are 2 flex picks, maybe even 3, where Yone can go mid and top, Trundle can go top and jungle, sometimes even support.
Yeah.
Amumu can go support jungle, so they're really got a lot of different options here with this team comp. And Swain, another champ that can be flexed, but will most likely be put in the bot lane there with the Ashe.
Yeah, so far, I'm really confused on this comp, but I think that might be the purpose. That might be the reason behind it. It's just like having a bunch of different things that are like off meta.
Yeah, it's definitely not a ton that you see Amumu anymore.
Yeah.
But maybe they're just trying to go with,
there's Aatrox.
Aatrox coming in. Now, this Aatrox doesn't really know what he's playing against. It could be Trundle. It's most likely Trundle, which Aatrox Trundle, not super familiar with the matchup, but I could see it being more of a skill matchup, where if you're good at Aatrox, you can get ahead of that Trundle. Trundle's still very good early, though.
For sure.
He's going to need to play that very carefully.
Yeah, and I'm a gambling man, and I'm pretty sure I know who's playing Aatrox, and that's my roommate.
Oh yeah,
so this is gonna be really fun to see him actually play.
I hope he does well here.
Oh, I am so excited. Oh,
right away, I think that the Firebirds, if I'm going to say who won draft, I feel the Firebirds won draft. Just much better team fight. It feels like they have a lot more cohesion within their composition, whereas the Swain feels a little out of place. It just feels like they thought, let's just get a support that can win lane. Picked up the Swain.
It seems out of place, but there may be something we might not be seeing. So I'm very interested to see what's actually gonna happen.
100%, yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting game to see how it plays out.
For sure, but I agree with you. Like having pretty much the entire Firebirds being getting that knockup. Really, like even with Aatrox, like having Sorry, I just said Aatrox. I meant Aatrox.
Yeah, you're on top of it.
I just always make fun with my roommate.
You're all good. Yeah.
But with his tip being a knockup and like around,
spot,
it's just this is gonna be very interesting. Everything can basically combo. Everything has synergy together. So that's gonna be so cool.
Trundle is going top lane here against the Aatrox, just like we had thought. Very volatile matchup. I would look to see the junglers maybe try to get that top lane ahead right away. Just given both of them really want to win lane early. But yeah, both really good split pushers as well.
For sure.
So gonna be putting them in the side lane. Amumu is going jungle as we thought. Then we're going Yone mid. Okay, this is all coming together now. Now, I do say that the Firebirds, they looked at a better team fight, but we can't sleep on the Queen's roster, what they've got picked here. I mean, Amumu, a massive AoE stun on that ultimate. Yone, if he gets going, it's going to be very tough for the Firebirds to stop it.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. And correct me if I'm wrong, is Yone going against his little brother right there?
Yes, he is. Yeah,
that's going to be very fun to see.
Yes, we've got the Yone versus Yasuo mid matchup, which could be very interesting. That's another very volatile matchup. It could go either way. Junglers are going to play a very important role to see what they get ahead here, because Firebirds just outscale at this point. It's really only the Yone that has great scaling.
Yeah.
Ashe is okay compared to the other ADCs, and especially compared to Ezreal. Okay scaling. Swain can get going, but at the end of the day, he's still on a support budget, so it's kind of hard for him to scale super hard into the late game and have the same level of usefulness as a recon can in team fights.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's going to take them a little bit more time to get into the game to get the items that they need. Well, for the Firebirds, it's just easy going. It's just the ball will just keep on rolling for them. Where it's going to be already a lot of catch up. I'm predicting for. Okay, I keep on saying Queens, but it's the Bears.
Yep.
My bad.
Either would work. But
yeah, this is going to be very interesting.
Yes, Queens does have a very good few early game lanes though. That Ashe is going to be looking to win lane with the Swain especially, just because once again you're going to be getting less gold when you're in the support role, and Swain needs his items to be able to do a lot of damage, which is what you're picking it for. So if he doesn't win lane, it's going to be very rough. If the Trundle doesn't win lane, it's going to be very rough. If the Yone doesn't win lane, it's okay. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you want to get that lane ahead, because if you get Yasuo rolling and he starts roaming the other lanes with all of these knockups, it's going to be very difficult for Queens to play. The team fights are just going to go. It's going to be insane, and it would be great to see. Absolutely.
So right now we're going to go on a quick commercial break, and we'll see you in a minute.
See your future on the horizon? So do we.
It's really just the greatest college experience I could have asked for.
What really drew me in was having an adventure.
I think something really unique about Carthage is that it constantly pushes you outside of your comfort zone.
At Carthage College, we will push you to dive deep, to channel your curiosity, and excel in your chosen field.
It's been like an individual journey through collaborative effort. And so overall, this has been my college experience, but so many people that I've met have been supportive along the way, and they're all looking out for you. So that's really why it feels like a family.
As you ignite your true potential and start asking the hard questions, you'll find that the answers are just the beginning. That's the moment your purpose comes into view.
we are really able to get great one-on-one action with our professors. So you can't hide in your classroom. You're always actively participating.
You'll get recommended for things that you might not have ever been interested in before, and you end up realizing that that might be your passion.
Everyone here is just so nice, so welcoming. It's really easy to make friends here at Carthage. The biggest change was going from student to young business professional.
I love Carthage.
It's definitely the people.
Living on the lake is amazing.
I feel very prepared for my future.
Ended up surpassing my expectations.
Some things you just need to see for yourself. Come take a closer look at Carthage College.
Minions have spawned.
And we are back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Getting ready for a good game here. Right away, just looking at some things that not necessarily normal. A lot of ignites on the side of the Bears. Lending to that early aggression. They're trying to get those lanes ahead. But that sacrifice of TP is definitely going to be coming into effect later game, as they're not going to be able to rotate as quickly.
Oh, most definitely.
And then you see the Firebird side, Blitzkrieg picks up Exhaust instead of the Ignite for this matchup. So he's probably just going to be waiting until level 6 to use that advantage that Diana gives him to try and get a quick kill on the Yone to get ahead. Oh, he's going to cheat them here. And go for the early aggression. Immediately trading onto it with the Q, gets the slow. Hitting him, just gonna have to back away as the Trundle level 1 is very strong.
For sure. Raymond the Goat taking a little bit of damage up there in the top lane. But...
Yep, he's pretty expected as Trundle is the Q steals attack damage. Actually, another trade coming into the mid lane, just trading off their passive shields. Looks like both junglers are going to be pathing bot to top, so we may get a little scuffle over that Scuttle Crab. Other than that, though, pretty normal. One last thing, the runes actually. Ezreal picking up PTA. Ooh. Which is definitely not normal. Usually it's Conqueror or First Strike. So probably going to be looking to get those trades. Maybe trying to play a little more aggressive in lane here.
Raymond the Goat getting a little bit of lifesteal, so that health bar is going back up. Not too worried up there.
Okay. Pull coming in through, Electric coming through, okay? And gets a good trade out of the Rakan. So that's definitely going to make this landing phase a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough playing against both Ashe and Swain.
Oh, absolutely, yep. Very tough with that slow and then the root. Oh, looking for a bigger trade here. Gets a good chunk. Yasuo just trying to stay alive in this lane right now.
Yeah, a lot of early aggression from the Bears.
Very, very on brand for their 3 ignites here. They're definitely gonna be looking for some kills early.
Yeah, for sure.
Just stacking that wave bot lane. Very good dodge with that Rakan W. Just going to be moving in and out of fights here, looking for a big engage. Shoving the wave, trying to shove the wave under now, get a little bit of an advantage, maybe get some tower shots off. You see both junglers posturing in the top lane. Diana looking for a reset. Hovering, maybe expecting the Amumu to be there. Looking down. Probably caught the Amumu on vision. Might be looking for the Scuttle Crab here. And is now looking mid. Pinging going in. We should be looking mid here. Oh, another trade coming through in the bot lane. Ignites comes through with the reduced heal on the Ignite. More action on the top lane. And then we go mid with a little bit of a failed gank, but definitely got some damage off, making the lane a little more even. Yeah, definitely action-packed so far.
Yeah, for
a lot
sure.
going on in every lane.
This is a lot of action for just 4 minutes into the match.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, definitely. And it's something we talked about before. They're going to need to be having this action early game to be getting ahead. He's hit every single one of those Qs so far. We're going to be looking to keep that trade going, keep an advantage rolling. Although the Yasuo does have that CS lead. They're shoving another wave under now, making them a little susceptible to a gank, but the Amumu would just reset, so he's going to be looking to go back to his camps here.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see which brother comes up on top in the mid lane.
Yes, 100%. Another thing I'm interested in seeing is how the junglers play this, what lanes they want to play to. For the Diana, it's pretty clear cut. You're going to want to play to mid lane. That ult combo is very good for picking up kills. But for the Amumu, it's a little bit less obvious because although the Trundle can get trade coming in through, pull comes through and misses that W on the Swain, Rakan able to get out. That's very on brand for him. Gonna be playing a very safe lane, it looks like. Oh,
Raymond the Goat bullying the Trundle a little bit.
Getting some damage off. Okay, Pan's away here, looking mid, trying to get a nice little trade. A little more chip damage off on the Young now. All right, looks like Carthage was able to secure that bot scuttle. A little bit of early vision on that dragon to make sure it gets stolen away. Really, Trundle just having a lot of trouble now. Getting traded away. Has to use the pillar to walk away from lane here. Yeah, Aatrox, pretty good early advantage, especially for a Trundle, how well known he is for getting early advantages.
I may be a little bit biased because Raymond the Goat is my roommate.
Oh, okay.
He's been practicing a lot.
Oh yeah,
like every single day while we're in the dorms. So I would not be surprised that Raymond wants that early lead.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he's hungry for it. Looks like those trades.
Sure.
Definitely looking for something here. Bot wave is going to be pushing in. Gonna be a little bit difficult for Amumu to do anything. Looks like he's pathing topside though, so maybe with that pushed in wave, if the Aatrox does and the Aatrox reset. Yeah, both junglers not able to get anything super early off, just going to be farming their camps, getting their items, waiting for a better fight.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, right now, the one thing I'm really worried about in bot lane because of Ashe having a huge poke.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be very interesting to see how the Firebirds are going to play around that. Like, right there.
So that W is going to be doing a lot of damage, just pumping out that damage. They haven't been able to get a super big advantage so far, though. Israel is up on CS with the lane, with the way it pushing in, so he's going to get even more of a CS lead.
Is Diana starting Ezreal?
Arcane Shift out, and he does get out, and that's the tough thing playing against Ezreal. You play this aggressor lane, you pick a Ashe blind because you want to win lane, but then Ezreal just gets to E away for free, and nothing comes of it. Looking for a dragon play with the Amumu on the top side. This should be very easy for the Firebirds to secure. Trundle stacking yet another wave on the top side. They might look for a dive here.
Nice.
Yep. Just some more.
And so the Firebirds just took which Drake again?
It was the Ocean Drake.
Yep. Oh, very nice. And what buff for the viewers at home that don't know? Which buff does that give you?
Well, for one of them, I believe it gives passive regen, so health regen. I think it's 2.5% extra regen.
Very nice.
But if you get that Ocean Soul, which is no longer available, it's for as much damage as you do, you heal a little bit. Every time you heal. Yep, you get a percent heal. Another failed gank coming through on the mid lane. Amumu trying to get something going, but that wind wall really just stuffed his approach. Really good arcane shift to get away from that E there. So he probably would have been able to secure a kill by pulling him under the tower.
Yeah, that was a very, very nice would you say arcade shift?
Yep, E.
That's the thing. I never know the names of these ones. There's so many different abilities in this game.
Oh yeah.
So I'll rely on you for that.
No problem. That's what I'm here for, man. I got you.
Ooh, taking their red buff.
Yep. Might be looking bot again, but it's just really tough. I'm just gonna clear his Krugs. It's just kind of tough, it seems, for this Amumu to get anything started, but not a really big deal for him as he scales very well. As eventually, he'll just have so many tanks that... Oh, looks like just right on cue. Level 6 coming through with the Diana ult, and look at First Blood for Carthage. Just as we had talked about.
Nice, and Raven the Goat is also having a little fight up in the top lane as well.
Okay, trading into the Trundle. Trundle just ults and runs at him, but gets nothing as that ult gives him some more movement speed. So he's able to just run away. For that E-dash, he gets out for free. But as we were talking about, level 6 just immediately goes in for that. That's what you should be looking for Yasuo Diana. And it definitely makes sense. The exhaust now is able to slow the Yone in place to get even more free ult off there.
Yeah, very smart plays. Like, that was a really good first blood.
Yep.
And it looks like the Firebirds are also looking to get Shelly.
Yep. Getting that Riptide off that advantage is very smart. Just immediately transferring that first blood into another objective. It looks like they're going to be looking for a 3-man dive top lane. Looking to be trying to stop him from resetting. They're walking in now. Nothing coming. The Trundle expected it. Walk back. It's going to reset. They're just going to drop the Riptide top lane, I believe. And
the brothers in mid lane fighting a little bit as well.
Oh, yeah. Yep. It's going to be a very active lane, especially with the Rakan coming through now. The ult should be up by now. Okay, flash away. Get out of it.
Rakan just barely missed that.
Yep, that flash is going to be very valuable as they're going to be looking, just so far, they've been looking mid 3 times now, really wanting to get that Yasuo ahead. So the Yone not having flash is actually massive. It's very good that just by the support roaming down to get that flash, to get that kill, very, very good for the Firebirds.
Yeah, most definitely. And it looks like the Firebirds do have a little bit of a gold lead. Is that about, I'd say 2. I can't math.
Roughly 2,000.
2.9k.
2.9k. That's just about to, it's 1.8 about, but yes. Don't worry about it.
That's why I need to
looking for something else. Charge 1 gets the ignite off. Looks like Ezreal's getting traded onto by these Swain, so not gonna be able to pick the kill. Okay, another ult coming through. Probably a counter game.
Oh, Joan
gets the Yone ult. They pick up 1. They're looking to pick up 2 here. Yone getting that massive, massive play by the Bears to get that Amumu in the right place at the right time. Great 2-man Yone ult, and they pick up a big advantage. It looks like another double kill bot lane Wallow is happening as well, so a really big turn for the Bears there, going from first blood and both first objectives taken.
And taking 4 kills from the Firebirds, and the only one being alive is Aatrox in top.
Yep. Aatrox has seen every time we've panned up, it seems like he's got a good damage lead. Oh, just ults in and gets the ult out of the Aatrox to run away. This will likely be a theme of this lane here, just trading ults, trying to get something to happen. Although Trundle does have a 14 CS lead right now, the wave that's pushing in is going to even that out a bit.
Yeah, most definitely.
Got a dragon coming up in soon. Got a dragon coming soon, so they're going to be looking for that 45 seconds. Well. Yes.
Yeah.
I did not see the timer. You are on top of it today. All right.
Oh, barely can read it though.
It doesn't matter.
And which one is coming up for the viewers at home?
Got Mountain Dragon coming up.
Very nice.
Keep in mind, the first 2 dragons will not be soul. So Dragon Souls when you get 4 dragons. Trade coming through. Yone trying to get another kill on the Yasuo, getting big damage out, but it looks like about an even trade for all the aggression. Dragon Souls when you get 4 dragons. Oh, Trundle with a mid-roam, looking to get something here, but Aatrox matches it very smartly, able to stop that from happening. Amumu posturing for Dragon. Looks like there's going to be a big fight over Dragon here.
Yeah, for sure. This is very anxiety-inducing right now.
Oh, yeah. This is a tough spot for the Firebirds. Do they go for it or do they not? It looks like they have even numbers, but do they trust their team fight enough to go for it?
Yeah.
The Diana ult is available. The Ezreal ult is available, and Yasuo ult is also available.
We can see a lot of knockups right now, and that synergy that we said before.
Yep.
This could be the first time that we see it in play.
Yep. Big team fight is exactly what they want. Okay, Amumu immediately getting it, but nothing coming of it. Might expect. He doesn't have quite yet, so they might try to. Okay, Ezreal coming through for some poke damage.
Oh, there we go.
3-man ult by the Diana. Coming in, and the Firebirds are just going to clean this one up. Swain on the backside, not going to be able to do much here. He's going to get ran down. He's going to use Flash. They keep chasing. Aatrox gets the sweet spot off, and he gets the root. But they're going to continue chasing Aatrox with that extra move as we talked about before. Try to get another knockup. Continuing to
very nice
pace
play.
here. A third sweet spot here. He might be able to get it. He gets the dragon, but it looks like he's going to pick up the kill. Massive fight for the Carthage Firebirds.
Raven the Oat's gonna be very happy when I come back to the door with that one.
That was massive fight. Really good by that Aatrox.
For sure.
Swain got a little bit of an angle there. Maybe trying to get on the back line, but just wasn't able to. As that Rakan flash Q ult, or flash E ult, immediately caught them all off guard. And they were not ready for that one.
I wonder if the Swain did not pull the Aatrox, that I think he would have been just fine. He would have stayed alive.
I think he was done either way, actually. If he
either or, I got some bad depth perception right now.
That's
so
okay.
I mean,
that's okay. Either way, big advantage claimed to the Carthage Firebirds.
Most definitely, going up by 1 kill. 23k for the Firebirds and 21.3k for the Bears. So just a slight lead, but 2 Drakes.
Now,
right now,
how much of a lead do they have here?
I'd say, not that much, but it's a lead nonetheless. Always got to stay positive.
Absolutely, yeah. Cloud Soul going to be coming through, so that's going to be extra movement speed, passive movement speed, and after the Carthage Firebirds, assuming they get it, after they use their ults, they'll get a movement speed buff as well. So very good for the Aatrox. Really good for their Rakan, who's going to be able to run into that backline even easier. But past that, they'll just be able to rotate to objectives faster.
It looks like Aatrox just having a wonderful time just running up there. Just
very chilling so far.
And Diana might be joining or
looking
just
to clear
running
that
away.
vision, looks like. Might be trying to get that Rift Herald, which is coming up at 24 seconds.
Oh, for sure.
Really just dominance so far by the jungler Proliferate, getting that massive Diana ult, which ultimately won them the fight. Wayne with a good roam, but it looks like they already have 3 here. Aatrox just popping ult, running in, trying to get something. Swain a little bit caught out with no flash. They could look for it. Swain pops ult, gets that sustain, is able to survive just fine, but 2 fairly large ults actually taken away here. Ashe just forced to farm under turret. A lot of turret damage coming down for the Carthage bot lane.
For sure. It's very interesting to see.
Amumu coming in, right place, right time. W missing Ashe ult, missing Yone ult coming through, hitting. Looks like the Diana ult's going to come, but they do end up getting the kill. Really good gank for that Amumu.
That's going to be really bad for the Firebirds.
It will, especially as they do not have a jungler up anymore. So they will look to secure, that Rift Herald as they don't have a smite.
Yeah, for sure. And about 2 minutes left for the next Drake to come up, and Baron up in about 5-ish minutes, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. But
I don't expect an early Baron to be something that we're looking for here.
Yeah, me neither.
That kill that we got on the Bears side definitely evened out that gold a lot more. Although Carthage definitely still has a big advantage in the objective department, as 2 dragons to 0 could be important later.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be very interesting to see. But what I like to note is that we were very skeptical on the Bears comp and just like how it's going to run. And now that we've seen it in action for about 15 minutes, like what do you think so far?
I'd say that the mid-jungle duo has been fairly successful so far. The stun into Yone ult has come through several times for him. It's picked up a couple of kills. Otherwise, the Swain, a little suspect so far. Hasn't really been able to pick up too much, although they did pick up that 1 early double kill. The Trundle hasn't really been doing anything. It's pretty much just been handshake. We're just going to farm lane, top lane. Nothing much is going to happen.
Just having a little bit of a party up in top lane with the Aatrox. Make a few friends.
Yep, 100%. And Aatrox going to be on that side lane split pushing. It looks like they've moved their bot lane. Carthage, the Firebirds, moved their bot lane to mid to get some more free farm. And it looks like the Bears have also matched. So bot lane has become mid lane. Mid lane has gone to top lane. Top lane staying where it is.
The brothers still have their rivalry, so.
Yep, they're going to be matching each other in whatever lane they go to. It looks like they're posturing for another dragon here coming up in 48 seconds. Probably just looking to grab some vision. Root comes through and just ease away. Gets right out of there. And that's exactly what Ezreal wants to do. Mumu coming through bot side, sweeping for vision. This makes complete sense, as you know that they were just there. It's 40 seconds. That's typically the time that you're going to want to reset, so you can all be ready for dragon. So clearing the vision here, smart play. But now it's a little bit late for them to get a reset. So if they are sitting on any gold, Carthage will likely have the advantage.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting. And with that Drake coming up in 15 seconds, and did you say it was Cloud?
It is
again?
Cloud, yep. So
All
extra
right.
movement speed there. A teleport coming through to get there faster and on time. Of course, Aatrox pushing in that wave, so Trundle is forced to match him in top wave. So now it's going to be a 4v5 at Dragon if the Bears decide to opt in, which I doubt they will. It looks like the Amumu is just going to look for a steal here. They're going to drag it out, so it's harder for the Amumu to get in. So the Amumu's only in is using his bandage toss, which can only drag him a certain distance. Red Team secures the Dragon, now on Soul Point, very big for the Firebirds. As Dragon Soul
one more
advantage,
for the special.
Yeah, the special, yes. Looks like they're going to be watching top wave now. I'm kind of surprised that the Bears didn't just go for the Rift Herald, because it was kind of understood. Yeah. In a 4v5, the Firebirds will be able to pick that up. Big team fight coming through. Knock up quick there. The Amumu flashes for it. Does not get to steal the Rift Herald. Now Amumu kind of out in no man's land, but Aatrox up at the top side getting beat by the Trundle. Proliferate able to pick up the Swain. Ashel's coming through. Ezreal able to flash over the wall. Probably kind of caught out here in a 3v1. He will fall, but they were able to secure the Rift Herald, which is very big, although they did lose the trade of kills there. They're now down gold.
Yeah, a little bit rough, but at the same time, they do have 3 Drakes, so that's always in their back pocket.
Yep, they're just playing for the late game, playing for their scalers to scale. They're playing for that Ezreal damage to keep ramping up. They're playing for Yasuo to hit his 3-item power spike, and they're playing for that Diana to just keep finding those ultimates.
And for noobs like me, which team do you think scales just a little bit better for the late game?
Absolutely the Firebirds here, just because of that Diana Yasuo combo. Ashe also, compared to Ezreal, not a great scale as we talked about before. Swain not getting enough gold to be super impactful, although he was able to be pretty effective during that fight, finding the pull on the Ezreal and forcing out a flash.
Yeah, that was very, very, very strong. But at the same time, like what you said, not as impactful as one would hope.
Yeah, 100%. Looking to win lane a little bit harder, get a little bit of a bigger advantage. And a 5 CS lead from Ashe, Swain, not really what you're looking for. You need something more 10 to 20 is really what you're going for there.
For sure, but looking at
Swain caught on a vision. He's a little bit in a weird spot. Looks like he's trying to secure the Scuttle Crab, get that vision for the Bears, but was not able to pick it up.
Oh, looks like Diana.
Goes long enough to get some vision. Finds 2, decides he doesn't want that fight.
Yeah, that's what's so known about Yon. Just going in and just like, you know what, I don't want to go there no more.
That is the new champion special. Tons of mobility, tons of damage. Okay, Swain W getting that very important vision, knowing that they were looking for a play bot side. And I didn't realize this before, but Swain and Ashe both have global abilities, which mean that they're able to be used far, far away on the map that give them vision. So they may be able to utilize that to gain some sort of advantage later game.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't even think about that for a minute, but yeah, for sure. With Swain's W and also Ashe's E.
Yep.
That and Shelly doing a lot of damage. Tower going down in the mid lane.
Mid tower, very important. Oh, looking for a trade mid. A trade bot. Okay, the Yone getting some big damage off. Looking to turn that now. Yasuo ults and gets a passive shield, but it looks like Yone is going to pick this one up. Probably not a great 1v1 for that Yasuo to take there.
I mean, that Yone going 3 and 2, and Yasuo only
very strong.
0 and 3.
Also, item advantage by their comes through, looking to pick it up. Massive. Diana still picks it up through all of that. 6 kills on the Diana now. A lot of damage on those ultimates.
Yeah, for sure. It's crazy seeing a pro life rate every single week with that crazy Diana plays. It is just insane.
Yeah, he's very good at that champion, and very strange that they give him his comfort, but it definitely wasn't what they were targeting. They were absolutely targeting mid lane, as you see the Yasuo going 0-3, looking to get mid behind, get the Yone ahead. Although Yone, unfortunately, got a little greedy for that bot wave, died to Diana on the rotation.
For sure. And remember the goat just playing with it's chicken time a little bit.
Yeah, they're just chilling in the top wave. They're just chilling, just getting their farm, looking to split late game. Probably pick up some towers for their team later. Pretty chill.
Oh, but it looks like a Mumu. Oh, nope.
Both junglers actually, and Swain also rotating up, so maybe expecting a play. Ult coming through to clear the wave. Ezreal ult, very low cooldown. You'll see it used this way a lot, where you're not necessarily using it for teamfight damage, but rather just to poke out the enemy, force a reset maybe, and also clear waves faster.
In this meta, is Axiom Arc a good item for Ezreal or not?
Absolutely
not really.
Not. Ezreal has trade coming through. Diana is caught out. The Amumu finds him. Kill coming through to the Swain. pretty big. As we did say, Swain does need the gold, but now ult forced out by the Trundle. Still a strong champion. Now, kind of a sleeper. He's going 2-0-1. A lot more than I had thought he was doing before, but he must have showed up in that last team fight.
Yeah, for sure. This is going to be a really tight matchup. The Bears leading by a tiny bit of CS, but about 2K so far.
Yes, about 2K gold lead here, which is going to be very important for this dragon coming up. If I was the Firebirds, I would not opt into this fight. This is not something you want to take with how strong the Yone is right now. Amumu's there. You do have a 4v4, which is even, but it's very tough for them to get that position. So they're just going to give it and look for other things here on the map. Yone going down to split bot lane. Trundle getting that top wave in is nice. Aatrox going to be catching a wave just as normal. A lot more vision on the map for the Firebirds. Looks like a much more of a priority.
Yeah.
As you see all those wards in the bot jungle, making sure that they aren't caught out.
Now, why can they ward so well and my teammates never can? that is beyond me.
You see the Carthage Firebirds, very coordinated team.
Oh, for sure.
They definitely know what they're doing. Looking for maybe a 4-1 or 1-3-1. Now, 4-1 means you're going to be putting 4 in one lane and 1 player in another lane. 1-3-1 means you're going to be putting 1 player in the top wave, usually 3 mid, and usually 1 bot, although I can swap around.
Awesome.
Ashe coming through. Looks like they might be wanting a Baron play, but very tough when you're behind on gold.
For sure.
They're just sitting that, maybe trying to find a sneaky engage here. If they get a little greedy, step out too far, they might be able to get a pick here. Flash coming through, forces the flash out of the Ashe. Very important for both, actually, as the Diana is semi-reliant on that bar. Not reliant, but it's nice to use that gap close to get a nice ult. But Ashe, definitely more important. Okay, sure, Gift coming through. Find Amumu on the other side. Finally knock up Yasuo ult coming through. They were just going all in for this. Ezreal picking up the kill. Very good choice, as Ezreal's scaling is going to be massive late. Yeah, Amumu just getting caught out there, getting found. Very tough. And this is why vision is so important, to stop that from happening. They might look to chase this down here, but starting up. Okay.
Oh, wow.
They took the jungler away. No more smite, so it's going to be incredibly difficult for them to contest this Baron.
Oh, most
and this could be a very big swingy play. It looks like Yone wants it and immediately dives into their hole. He gets blown up. Wow. Just a desperation play, really. Looks like the mid lane is going to fall to the Trundle, but it is a very, very good trade of kills for the Firebirds as they also pick up Dragon, although Swain is getting a little greedy on that side there.
Raymond the Goat going and trying to find him.
Zoning the Swain. Actually, 4 members of the Firebirds now pick up the Baron buff. It's going to be massive for them to push that lead elsewhere. And now we saw...
For the viewers at home, what does that Baron buff do?
Baron buff is going to give you empowerment for standing by them. Okay,
put your blood real quick.
Like the Swain might not want this fight. He's going to ignite through. So... a lot less healing for the Aatrox, which is how he's going to keep this fight going. The damage is still ticking through, but it looks like the Aatrox is going to get away. Although he might want to find it again. The poke and the Q. Yep. Got a little excited, got a little antsy. Swain, a pretty squishy champion usually, but with how much healing he's able to dish out, it's very hard to 1v1, especially when you're as low as Raymond was.
Oh! And we saw an Ezreal R going trying to pick that Swain off, but did not reach him in time.
Got close. You have to try it with how low that cooldown is, and now they're just funneling more gold to Yone, who last fight, very gutsy ult. Diving into all 5 of the Firebirds, just trying to get something to happen.
Yeah, got a lot of them up too, and like that was a very scary situation. And what denied him from taking out our team?
They didn't follow up well enough. Even though the Yone did get 3 members of the Firebirds stunned and knocked up there, it didn't really matter because the Amumu's follow-up CC wasn't there. It was a 4v5, so you're just initially at a numbers disadvantage.
Yeah.
And they just all focused the Yone as they should, and he got blown up pretty much instantly.
Wicked. Oh,
wow.
There goes
immediately
Amumu.
Finding ult coming through. Looks like he has another bandit toss, so he's going to find the kill on the Ezreal, getting the shutdown pretty big for that Amumu there, who is down 50 CS, so he's going to need that gold heading to the later stage of the game. Okay. Turns out that Swain did not fight as he immediately got one shot after pulling it in.
Firebirds Diana going 8-4 now.
Yes, very, very good play so far by the Diana. Despite getting caught out once, he's really turned it around with that last team fight and finding the Swain there. It's like they are trying to just use that Baron buff to get some turrets here. Very tough though. It looks like the Bears are matching them quite well.
And again, sorry for cutting you off earlier.
No problem.
What does the Baron buff do? Because there's a lot of fun things that
Yeah, Baron buff is going to empower your own minions and also give your champions themselves a buff. So it gets to make them slightly more difficult to fight, but really it's the empowered minions that is so important. It's able to split push much better. Trundle looking for an all-in, gets pulled back by the Aatrox W, still following. Aatrox now has the ult to get away, as we've seen so many times so far. Trundle just trying to get something. Aatrox his arm runs away.
There's a
now,
again.
Caught out, half health coming through, gets a stun on top of the Rakan. It looks like the Diana wants more. Gets the Moonlight step on.
Going back in.
Coming through. Looks like it.
Wow.
Yone counter diving back in, but it looks like it's gonna go down as well.
Wow.
The Firebirds getting 3 kills right before Dragon. They're gonna be able to secure that soul with no problem.
That was amazing timing for the Firebirds.
100%. It was a 4-for-1 trade over nothing almost. As the Firebirds are gonna pick up not only Dragon, but a massive gold swing. Ignite coming through, gonna be, he steps back up, very scary now. He might, and he goes down.
Wow.
Yep, just a slight misstep walking back up after the Ignite tick. It actually does apply Grievous Wounds, which reduces healing, which is Aatrox's whole thing. Aatrox wants to heal. And if Aatrox can't heal, it's gonna be a rough fight for him. So they're gonna look to use that advantage now to get 1 or even 2 towers potentially, as you see the Yasuo on the bot side trying to pick it up.
So now that the Firebirds have the Cloud Soul, what does that Cloud Soul do?
Real quick, we got another engagement. Top lane. Trundle just stays way too long, and the 11th kill for Proliferate, just rolling over this game.
Absolutely
as they do miss that ward
crazy.
that could be important later. But very tough now. Everybody's getting caught out. This advantage is just slowly mounting. That Cloud Soul going to be very important for not only Aatrox, but also the Rakan. As when he ults, he gets a move speed bonus, and with the move speed bonus of Cloud Soul, you're going to get really fast.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to get on that back line of the Ashe, the Swain, maybe even charm the Yone before you can ult in.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but the Rakan R that he runs around just charms everybody.
He does, yeah. It's a very small area around him, but he can charm a whole team if he plays it well enough. Which 14 assists, as you can see, he's been playing it fantastically.
Oh, I'd say so. That looks to be a really good game for Rakan. And I was a bit skeptical of that going into it because I've only seen them play Thresh.
Yep.
So it's very interesting seeing a little switch up.
Yep. Yeah, it's very big to show that you're able to play these other champions, as he's pretty much only played Nautilus in a Thresh game, I believe.
Yeah.
I think he might have switched up another couple of times, but mainly Nautilus. So
yeah,
showing teams that he's able to play other things is going to be very important.
Yeah, for sure. It's nice to have a very nice diverse roster for your role. It's just like it gets you ready for anything that's coming your way.
Yep. Yeah, it just makes you more flexible and just a harder player to draft against. As if you can just ban out one champion, you're not useless, but it's harder for you to play. It's going to be way more valuable for the other team to just ban your champion.
For sure.
One thing I've been interested in, Ashe. Not really doing a whole ton this game.
Yeah.
And this is why she's not very strong in the meta right now.
Yeah.
Doesn't do the same amount of damage as a lot of other champions, such as Ezreal, and the utility that she provides can be minimal, as if you miss that ult, your utility is all gone.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
That's where I think Ashe is goated in ARAM, but not that goated in this. Because we saw before in the mid lane, she missed her R, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Ezreal got away with his E.
He did,
Due to that.
He just got away with no issues. Baron coming right back up. They might want to push that advantage with a 2k gold lead. Trundle, he is going to be bot side as well. Trying to get another kill on top. I was looking for him there. He was hiding in the brush.
Raymond the goat, and it's
Stunning Dragon. Very big play here. Will they look to opt into a fight, or they can just look to steal? It looks like they're posturing, looking for a little bit of a flank. A move walking around, flashes and hits.
Wow.
Doesn't end up mattering. Red team slays the Baron here. My bad. As pumping damage, Yone flashing over, not quite getting the Yasuo, but gets the ignite.
But there goes another Miss Ashe arrow.
Yep.
That is
very tough. Very tough if you're missing those Ashe arrows. Nothing happened in the bot lane, but very, very big. For the
Raymond's just playing with their best friend. I think it's Chicken Time and Raymond the goat are
they're just
having a little
patty
bit of
cake
fun.
in the bot lane, just doing their thing. But now that the Aatrox has the Baron buff, it's gonna be a lot more difficult for the Trundle to just sit there and keep trading.
So now that we're getting to the late game, about 32 minutes into it, how do you predict that the Firebirds are going to seal the deal and finish this game off?
Well, I suggest. Okay.
We'll hold on to that for a minute.
Well, Ashe immediately gets blown up. Very tough. ADC is very squishy, and man, this guy is strong. He is almost full build with an elixir, giving an extra 35, just an extra amount of magic damage. Still nothing happening, although he might move forward here. Ult comes through, going to make Trundle pretty much impossible to fight as he flashes, showing that, forcing off the Aatrox flash. Back to what you were saying before, how the Firebirds would look to close this out. I think they're just going to keep looking for objectives. Elder Dragon coming up in 1:40 will likely mean the end of the game for the Bears if they're able to secure it. Trundle gets caught out by all 4 members. Things go down here. They cannot have this keep happening if they're going to win the game. It is going to be very difficult. Without correct vision control, that can happen.
It looks like they're pinging that Elder Dragon's coming up in minute 20. This is going to be a very impactful thing. So what does the Elder Dragon do if you get it?
Well, it gives you a little bit of a burn on your attacks and your abilities. It empowers yourself, I believe. But the main thing is it gives you an execute. So once you hit the enemy, there's gonna be a little bar that pops up, and if your health goes lower than that bar, then the Elder Dragon buff will just eat him, and he will die.
That's interesting. That's kind of like a collector.
It's exactly. It's a very, very strong collector. But if the Firebirds get it, it will likely mean the end of the game. As you can see, they've already pushed in mid through the inhib. Bot lane is almost pushed in. Yone just looking to get some vision here. Did not quite work out as Elder Dragon is coming up soon. So they're probably trying to set that up early, hoping that the Firebirds weren't there to maybe steal it. This is going to be very difficult for the Bears to fight the Firebirds at this point in time.
For sure. 4 Firebirds versus almost 5 Bears.
Yep, Trundle looking to walk down as well. Aatrox will likely join them as they do not want to participate in the 4v5.
Most definitely. 20 seconds on the clock for when Elder Dragon pops up. Yone going back in and taking out that control
trying
ward.
to zone him, trying to make sure they keep that control ward. That was pretty important for securing vision, going to sweep away that other ward. So they secure the vision advantage for now.
And there he is.
Elder Dragon coming through, teleport coming through the Aatrox. I would expect the game-winning fight to happen right here. It's going to be very tough for the opponent to walk up as you still have a very, very strong Diana.
And do the Bears also have an objective bounty on that Elder Dragon?
They do. So it's going to be even more of a swing if they're able to pick it up. But as you can see also, the Super Minions pushing to that tower. It's going to be very difficult.
Oh, wow.
Very, very difficult.
The Minions are C90 and it looks like Trundle is going back.
Yeah, Trundle has to. He has no choice, it seems. They might have to give this, but you can't at this point.
Yeah,
that's the issue. If you give this up, you lose the game, more than likely. So Trundle might opt to not reset. Oh, he's kind of hovering. They might. Okay, midwave is pushed out, so they're gonna be fine there. Okay, Mumu gets over the wall. They don't really have an option to walk in here, though. As you can see, they're just waiting for them to walk up and get that ult combo off and delete all of their squishies. It's very tentative here. Just trying to feel each other out, find out where everybody is. That's what that Swain W was. They're going on the dragon now. Really committing, really looking for that fight here. Get about to half HP. Proliferate early. That's Yone all through, 2 knocked up. 2 Firebirds. Looks like the Bears are going to win this fight as the Diana missed her ult, actually activated it too early. Now the Bears are secured the Elder Dragon, and this is disaster for the Firebirds.
Wow.
Not only are they going to get the objective bounty, they get that 500 gold, but also the Elder Dragon buff. Massive. It's going to be so difficult for the Firebirds to fight now. They're going to go right to the bot lane using that wave, try to pick up more objective bounties as they're still down a little bit of gold and objective bounties haven't ran out yet.
And Firebirds do not respawn for a little time. About
they've got plenty of time to pick up at least 1 tower. Ezreal just praying, just hoping to hold out there at the bot tier 3 as they're going to secure another tower.
Yeah. Huge gold lead, or not huge, but still a pretty decent amount.
Just disaster there for the Firebirds. It's very tough late game. As you see, just 1 missed team fight. Yone gets the kill. They're looking to end with the Elder buff, it looks like, but it's going to be very tough as they're quite low. They might be overstaying. And Rakan gets the ult through, gets damage.
Oh, no.
Okay, so now it's 3v2, and they now get the kill. Firebird for now. Ashe gets another. Ezreal Quadra.
Very nice.
Ezreal Penta.
Wow.
Unbelievable stand at the Nexus for the Firebirds. And it looks like they might be able to end with the Supers pushing mid lane. This is unbelievable.
I wish I had my glasses to see that Penta. If you didn't see it, I would have.
That was everything.
Wow.
They really looked like they had a decent engagement as they got both towers. They were looking to end, but the greed might cost them the game. As you can see, the respawn timers all over 20 seconds.
Yeah,
and it looks like the Firebirds are just
I thought the Ashe was going to be the end thing right there, having that huge huge range, and it is all over.
The Firebirds
taking the first round.
The game off of that. Unbelievable win.
Wow.
Incredible stand by the Firebirds. The Ezreal Penta completely saving the game. And just a banger, a fantastic game.
Like I always say, why aren't my games like that? That's amazing.
Absolutely.
Oh wow.
Incredible game. Truly incredible ending.
It came all down to the wire for that.
It
The
did.
Bears taking Elder like that. That had me
Massive.
shaking for a minute. I was like,
Massive.
whew.
If they didn't stay, they likely would have been able to push that into a victory. It's
Yeah,
very
for
difficult
sure.
to play against that Elder buff, and they would have been able to even up that gold. But just the
Agreed.
ultimate combo.
Oh, and look at the KD across the board. Raymond the Goat going 3 and 4. Pro life rate. Third.
You're on it. You're on it. Don't
My
worry.
bad.
You'll get it next
13 and 5. Proliferate.
Yep.
Got
easily,
it.
easily in my opinion.
Blitzkrieg 2 and 7. Arthur Prod 10 and 2. Dragon of Dusk 0 and 5, but 23 assists.
Yep.
Absolutely insane.
Very big game.
And it looks like with that we will be going on a commercial break.
We will.
I need to breathe for a minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Massive game.
I need some time to myself, but we will see you in a little bit. And we are back after that amazing first round.
Incredible game. Incredible.
Wow.
Still catching our breath here, actually. That was
honestly,
fantastic end of that game. I expect a lot different how draft to play out this time.
Yeah, for sure.
It's very interesting. Queen's draft first game, as we had talked about before, a little bit tough for them to play that fight, despite them winning that last team fight, massive. I'm very interested to see how draft plays out this time. Same Vex band coming out looking to, must be a very, very good Vex player. I'm scared of it. Evelyn, same couple of bands I expect, just general comfort stuff. Although definitely. Diana likely going to be going just because of how dominant he was on it. Okay, looks like we're going to see the same three bands. Probably going to go for Corky band as well.
And actually. Kale. Again,
Kale again.
Yeah, it's deja vu, and I'm not liking that because I don't know if that.
There's the Diana.
There it is.
Yep, there it is. Definitely do not want to get proliferate on the Diana again, as he was just so good on it, pretty much winning every fight for them until the last. Nunu coming through again. Looks like a Nunu player in the jungle.
Most definitely.
Same things we talked about before. Solid jungler, good into everything.
Here comes a first pick, and it's gonna. Whoa!
Wow. Okay. That's another pick that can be flexed top to jungle.
Yeah.
I expect it to be jungle. It's not really played top lane anymore, although that jungle or top lane advantage I can get with the ultimate could be big. But we'll see how it plays out. I'm really interested to see what they go to. Picks 1 and 2 of the Firebirds.
Oh, Zed.
Zed.
Okay.
Could be flex jungle mid. So really good first pick. It's going to be really tough for them to figure out where that's going. And even if it does go jungle, that Zed Nocturne matchup pretty decent as... Nocturne's going to beat up on Zed in their own jungle, hovering the Ashe, picking the Ashe, looking for that utility. Now, I know we saw last game, but let's come in with an open mind here.
Yeah, I mean...
Because Ashe ult, still strong.
For sure.
Still very strong, and we already talked about it before. You just need to play to her lane, and she can be fine. She can still output that same level of damage.
I just got to remind myself I am the noob here, so I will let these pros do whatever they have, because that surprised me.
It did.
That comp that the Bears had, that was just amazing. It was
definitely
incredible to see.
Definitely interesting. Darius coming through now. That's the top pick, and Jinx showing their hand immediately. Not even looking for counter pick. Darius a very good blind pick. Jinx a fantastic blind pick, although you do know that Ashe is also there. I think that Jinx pretty decent into that Ashe matchup, as it's tough for Ashe to use her range advantage that she has on a lot of different champions on the Jinx. As she switches to the Rockets, she gets a little bit of extra range, and she's going to be trading back harder as her auto attacks will deal more damage.
For sure, but even at the start, it's going to be a little bit of tough because it does cost some mana.
Yep.
But trying to use it a little bit less recreationally in the start, and it looks like Vigar going for the Firebar.
A little
Firebar.
You're on it.
Firebirds.
Eyes on the prize. You're on. Vigar coming through. I was kind of expecting a top counter pick because they already know that Darius is going top lane. So showing that you're going Vigar, very interesting, as there are definitely picks that can counter Vigar quite hard, like the Akshan.
Yeah, most definitely.
Some other assassins. Aatrox band coming through. Makes complete sense.
Very solid.
Just held his own against that Trundle. Neutralized that lane. Very valuable for the Firebirds in that game. Yone band coming up. Another pick that performed very well for them in the last fight. Got that 2-man ult. Got a 3-man ult. Just really was wrecking team fights with that Yone. I would... mid is already picked, so they're going to be banning out for support and likely top lane. And another thing that's a little bit surprising about the Vigar pick so early is that now you know the Zed is going jungle. Because the Vigar can be flexed to ADC, but you know who the ADC is. So I feel like holding that advantage a little bit longer, maybe waiting longer to show that you're going to be picking that Vigar is going to be bigger for them.
Every once in a while, if you just want to troll, you can put Vigar top.
True. I'm not sure how the Darius
is an NECC match, but I mean,
it could be good. I don't know it. But it could be good. Who knows? Maybe Ray has the secret technology here. Maybe he's on top of it. He's got something we don't know about.
I'm definitely wondering where Raymond's gonna go, because without that Aatrox,
the Pike. Okay, very aggressive, Bob.
Wow,
very aggressive. They're gonna be wanting to get those kills early. One thing about Pike, you need to get him out on the map early, because if he sits in lane and goes even, he is not nearly as useful in team fights as many other champions. Another thing very surprising, Firebirds order here. They seem to be just continually giving up their advantages in draft. Immediately showed that Vigar was going mid and Zed was going jungle. Pike, a very counter-pickable champion. The Lux can be flexed both ways, but we're going to get both picks here. So we're going to know where that Lux is going by this pick. But yeah, Pike, a lot of counterplay into Pike. A lot of tank champions. He hates playing into tank champions.
Yeah, and there we go, Dr. Mundo.
Being hovered. I don't know where this is going, to be honest. They have a ton of flexes again, which is interesting. We know that Nocturne, okay, Mundo has been picked. Nocturne's definitely going jungle. Darius could be flexed mid to top, I guess. Jinx is definitely ADC. Lux could be support or mid. Mundo could be top or, I guess, support. So it's a lot of different very versatile options here. Volibear being picked as a top counter pick. Very interesting, again, as Volibear is such a good blind pick. You don't usually see it as a counter pick.
Oh, and it looks like the Bears are saying that Darius is supposed to be Seraphine and auto-locked us Darius.
Interesting.
I don't know what the protocol is for that, so we'll just...
we are going to find out, I guess.
We'll see what happens.
Okay, well, either way, Seraphine Jinx pretty safe bot lane, although I kind of expect the Jinx to or the Seraphine rather. The Seraphine and Lux can be flexed both mid and support. Seraphine these days, although she was released as a support, much more often used as a mid laner now. Mid laner and ADC.
Yeah.
She needs that gold income to really be effective.
And like definitely like putting is it Landry's the
burn?
The burn.
Yep. Yep.
I love playing it with that. It's just
you can go Leandries, you go a lot of different routes actually. As Seraphine, the itemization quite diverse. You go with Ludens on Seraphine if you want to get a lot of burst damage off. If you're facing a more tanky comp, then Leandries absolutely move. Unless you want the shielding, in which case Moonstone Renewer is still a very good option. She can still be she's still an enchanter.
Yeah,
she can still do all that in team fights.
Yeah, I absolutely love Seraphine. Like I know that is controversial, but Seraphine, the roots are just insane, and her R is just it can turn the tide.
Yep,
it is just absolutely insane.
Now that we know that Seraphine and Darius, though, that Pike into Seraphine matchup is, or Pike into squishies in general, actually, Pike into Lux or Pike into Seraphine is very, very good. I don't think it's a Lux jungle, so we're gonna see what else happens
I didn't even know that Lux could go jungle.
She can't. But I guess if you really want to try it, I'd love to see it. I'm all for innovation.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Mundo going top. I'm expecting it's gonna be Seraphine, but it's very tough to tell. Usually they would go in order, so top, jungle, mid, ADC, but got all mixed up because Jinx. I can tell you for sure Jinx is not going mid lane.
Yeah. That would be nice to see. I mean, I love it when everybody shakes things up a little bit.
Yeah. A lot of I'm huge on innovation, especially with especially like pro meta has gotten very stagnant. It's the same couple of picks in pretty much every lane. But it's very nice to see people mixing it up here, like with the Mundo. Pike is not super common, but it's a very good pick. Yeah, we'll see how this turns out here. I expect the Firebirds to be wanting to get a lot of early action, given their Zed, a lot of burst damage, looking for a lot of skirmishes and picks along with that Pike. You could see them roaming together.
For sure. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. Oh.
Yeah.
Just a note again, the Darius was accidental, so they're just swapping over to Seraphine. But yeah, this is going to be a really good match.
Another action-packed match, I'm sure.
For sure. And with that, we'll go on a quick commercial break, and we will see you in a few.
See your future on the horizon? So do we.
It's really just the greatest college experience I could have asked for.
What really drew me in was having an adventure.
I think something really unique about Carthage is that it constantly pushes you outside of your comfort zone.
At Carthage College, we will push you to dive deep, to channel your curiosity, and excel in your chosen field.
It's been like an individual journey through collaborative effort. And so overall, this has been my college experience, but so many people that I've met have been supportive along the way, and they're all looking out for you. So that's really why it feels like a family.
As you ignite your true potential and start asking the hard questions, you'll find the answers are just the beginning. That's the moment your purpose comes into view.
We are really able to get great one-on-one action with our professors. So you can't hide in your classroom. You're always actively participating.
You'll get recommended for things that you might not have ever been interested in before, and you end up realizing that that might be your passion.
Everyone here is just so nice, so welcoming. It's really easy to make friends here at Carthage. The biggest change was going from student to young business professional.
I love Carthage.
It's definitely the people.
Living on the lake is amazing.
I feel very prepared for my future.
Ended up surpassing my expectations.
Some things you just need to see for yourself. Come take a closer look at Carthage College.
And we are back for game 2.
Gonna be another interesting one here.
For
Definitely
sure.
a lot, much different draft from both sides. Immediately we're noticing that Lux is going mid lane with the teleport. It's going to be the Seraphine going support this time. Yep.
Very interesting to see. So now, just based off what we've seen so far, which team has the cooler skins?
Definitely the Firebirds here. Seraphine with no skin, kind of letting the squad down, if I'm being entirely honest.
But they do have Business Mundo.
They do.
I do like that
very
one.
big there. Very big pickup for the Bears. The Business Mundo gonna play a big role in the game to
most
come.
definitely. And I'd say the brand new Prestige Porcelain Lux skin
nice, yeah.
as well. That is super cool. Oh, and it looks like
Okay, they're leaning towards the Nexus. That's where they want to go. They're showing their strategy to win. Oh, we got an in-gate? Okay. Just very normal early game. Looks like it's gonna happen.
Huh. That yeah. Same again. I really wish I had my glasses. I can't see too much.
Pointed out. I got you, man.
Thank you.
Okay, they did get the ward, so that's what.
Oh wow!
So they now know which side the Nocturne is starting. That can be very valuable early game. But the Volibear knows to play back. He knows he's not going to be getting a lot of early aggression because the Nocturne's going to be up there at about 330 if he full clears.
And Seraphine just using that strong control 3. What an emo.
Yep, very good emote there. All right, and now back to the game. We have both junglers starting bot side, both padding top. Similar to last game, nothing going on there. Could, once again, see some action around the Scuttle Crab, although the Nocturne does have the much stronger early game. Will be able to box out the Zed if they fight. I expect a lot of skirmishing. I expect a lot of roaming from this bot lane by the Firebirds. Pyke absolutely needs to roam. That hook and the stun is so valuable. Going to be able to get other lanes ahead as long as they get a lead early. Top lane is going to be a bit of an interesting lane as Volibear probably fairly even matchup with the Mundo. From my experience, just because the Mundo gets a shield that keeps the stun from happening, and that's where Volibear's all-in damage comes from. First hook lands, and it's good poke. Exactly what you want from the Carthage bot side here. Gonna want to be putting a lot of early pressure on with the Ashe, just as we said last game. Oh, he misses that caster minion there. That could be big.
But just trying to avoid that Seraphine E, because that's going to be very deadly.
Yep, but they do have level 2 advantage, so if they walk in, they're going to have a lot of damage. So now the hook comes back, getting a lot of damage, forcing the flash out, gets the exhaust, but they do trade the ignite to the exhaust to get a free flash here. A lot of poke coming through. Super aggressive bot lane, just how you should be playing it, although the Ashe gets poked down very low, might have to reset. Healing potions coming through, should be able to stay, but he's going to be very careful going on out. Both junglers opting for, Zed opting for a full clear, Nocturne opting for a 5 camp, trying to get to the Crab first. Going back and trading, very active bot lane here. That's what you need for an Ashe. As we saw last game, the failure is they weren't able to get a lot of advantage, and it looks like the Firebirds are trying to learn from that. Another hook. This guy's on a head gank coming through, looking to dive here. 2 flashes. Flash coming out of the Mundo. Don't know how this is going to end. Nocturne's not quite in the vicinity to be able to punish that, and looks like the Lux and the Viger are having an even lane. They're both kind of stuck there.
They do recalling. Zed might find Nocturne.
I think it'll be more like Nocturne fighting.
No!
Unfortunately, he does waste the spell shit a little early, so he's going to get slowed by that, and the W's going to let him get away. More activity from the bot lane. Hook being trying to look for something. Nothing's going to come of that. So, Nocturne picking up the top scuttle, getting a little bit of extra experience, but the Zed gets to full clear, meaning he takes all 6 camps on the red side.
This might be
coming through, just blasting him there. Very tough. You get the level 5 advantage and just look to push it right away.
For sure. This is
okay. Trade coming through now. Good Zed gank. Gets some good damage, making that a little bit easier from the for the Vigar to play there. More damage coming through in the bot lane. All potions exhausted on the Bears side. It's gonna be difficult now.
There goes the root again.
To stay in lane.
Yeah, for sure.
Coming through again, missing this time, but he's been automatic so far. Very impressive. Looks like Nocturne's just going to do normal jungle clear. So he could be going anywhere, but once Nocturne hits level 6, he's a menace.
Yeah, for sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it just near sights the entire enemy team.
And not only that, he gets to, it's semi-global, so he gets a very long range, and he gets to dash to anything he wants. Point and click dash from very far away.
That's gonna give you nightmares. I do not like that.
I like that.
Looks like Vigar might need to go back pretty soon, having no mana.
Not a lot of pressure coming out from this Lux so far, though, so Vigar will likely just be able to stay there. Might get a little more action from the Zed as well, as it looks like he's trying to get a Vigar lead and push that. Seeing a lot of the bot lane here. Looks like top lane going to be a little more trading. Quarter health down. Did I just see a flash? I do not know. Either way, both flashes are
step on the.
Gets the extra healing. No flash happened.
Yeah.
I missed that one, but still, looks like Noctur's top already resetting again, trying to get that extra gold. Maybe trying to make a dragon play here as it is up. Zed just doing his regular clear again, trying to get a little bit of a CS lead as he will be a camp up on the Nocturne. A little bit of extra experience, a little bit of extra gold, which could be important for the dragon fight that might happen. Although it's very tough for them to move up to that dragon as bot lane, as Carthage bot lane is constant prio, so they're able to rotate first if they do end up starting that.
For sure. Yeah, this is a little bit slower than first game running through.
Amazing, and you know that Jinx has no flash. Jinx has to keep walking away. Burns the cleanse. Ash finds the damage. First blood for the Carthage bot lane.
Wow.
Nocturne coming down. Very aggressive flash, looking for another kill. Nocturne coming through. Pike. Nocturne looks to trade back on the Ash. Gets one there. Now it looks like Pike is just trying to escape, just trying to get away.
Oh, here comes Vigar.
Vigar coming through. He does have level 6. Will be able to here. Just gets the auto, and that's a kill for the Carthage side. 3 kills towards Carthage, only 1 towards the Bears. Very good trade.
Nicely played.
Very well played by Dragon of Dusk, the Firebird support. Like so aggressive and getting rewarded with
for sure
3 kills.
It looks like it's gonna be about 1.5, 1.6. Oh no!
Zed gets absolutely blasted. Is able to might not be gonna be able to get away here though, as he's get the happy feet moving around him.
Yeah, for sure.
Can't dodge auto attacks.
But giving half getting Lux down to half.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, he did he got a very good try. After that route, it's very tough to play, especially as a squishy Zed. Down 2 levels against the Lux. Inevitably, if you get hit by the root, you're going to die. Big trades coming out from the top lane. Nothing much happening, but he does deny it this time.
Yeah.
Know about it.
Steps on the money.
Excellent point there. Still no dragon play. Now, last game, if you remember correctly, they immediately went to dragon very soon after it spawned. Nothing happening. It looks like they're just waiting to hit their power spikes first.
And this one, it looks like it's a Hex Tech.
It is. Yep, Hex Tech can give them a little bit of extra attack speed and CDR. So, very valuable.
Looks like Raymond the Goat might be backing off from top. Just gonna reset a little bit.
Got his wave under. So what that means is that the wave will be able to meet in the middle of the lane again. So it's gonna be easy for either side to get the push, and it's gonna be harder for the enemy to gank them.
What's kind of funny? Oh wait, I'll tell you later. Here comes another
flash coming out. Immediately preemptively misses though. Doesn't quite matter. Ashes.
Wow! Wow!
It's just domination from this bot lane. They might be looking for the dive. Ult from flash ult coming through. Triple. Okay, and just picks up the kill. Unfortunately, does get traded back onto by the Seraphine. Steps a little too far there, but just massive advantages.
That's all right.
This Carthage bot lane so far.
Starts on Hextech Drake.
Yep, gonna be picking up this dragon. They have numbers advantage right now. It's gonna be hard for them to contest, especially with Nocturne looking mid, maybe for a little bit of a gank, because he does have level 6 and ult. Proliferate having a little bit of trouble with that dragon.
I hope that they'll survive.
He's got smite though. Don't worry.
I'm scared a little bit.
Don't worry. Proliferate is on top of it. We got Ash looking for a reset here. She has a ton of gold. Gonna be able to push that lead even further. 6 CS lead, pretty minimal, but the kills that she's got is massive.
Oh, here comes a goat.
Okay, stun coming through, doing absolutely nothing, getting traded back onto. Looking for more here is the Mundo. He's got that slow, got the massive heal from the stack that the Volibears got on it. Might want to walk into that storm. Not able to, although he does have level advantage. Nocturne looking outplayed, but it looks like the Vigar is able. Looks like the Volibear is able to escape vision before he's able to point and click. Now here's what we were talking about before: the Pike able to roam away and get some advantages for other lanes once he gets bot lane ahead. Very big.
Yeah, that is super helpful. Oh, and there goes some money shield again.
Yeah, more damage coming through. Volibear should be able to win this trade if he continues, as they are equal level.
Oh, he's gonna go step on the money again.
Yeah, gets that advantage. No longer able to heal off his passive stack. Looks like Zed's clearing topside again. Might look for a Rift Herald play after ganking. So I definitely look for some aggression here.
Yeah, that would be very strong to get Shelly right now.
Yeah, push that lead bot side most likely. Get them even farther ahead. Mid lane, kind of surprised with how much of a chill lane it's been. On Lux, you really have to pressure out that Vigar early, or else he's going to get that massive lead.
For sure.
Infinite stacks, a ton of AP.
Infinite scaling, it's very scary.
If you just let him farm, it's going to be very hard. Just as I said before, he ults in, is going to likely pick up the kill with the passive stacks and W back.
Very nice.
Picks up the kill in the top lane and will likely look Rift Herald here. Gets the ult off of Seraphine.
Oh,
Another ult
whoa.
flash by Blitzkrieg. Really big play. Looking for the bot lane to roam up and get another kill here. Hook does hit. Seraphine's able to flash away, and nothing coming of that mid play.
There goes the... Oh!
Pike called massive hook. Pike gets another kill there. Just dominating this early game so far. Looking really good.
Taking some names off his list.
Wow. That was... Okay, he knows his limits, and he went to him. Immediately gets away from it too, as he doesn't have flash to follow.
What a play!
Massive from the Pike. If you're gonna draft Pike, you need to dominate on it. You need to impact every lane, and that is exactly what Dragon of Dust is doing right now.
That is crazy.
No! No! Standing probably a guess there by the Jinx, knowing that he was going to recall there, showed on that vision somewhere.
That was a good gamble.
Really, really good ult by the Jinx to know where he's going to
Did they have vision there? Or was that just a lucky guess?
I think it's just a guess, because they did see him blast cone over, Nocturne get vision. There it is. First Nocturne ult to hit somebody at least. Might pick up a kill here.
Come on, go.
Massive heal from Raymond, and they get the flow. They might keep trying to track it down. Mundo is going to get killed.
Wow.
Very, very big for Carthage there. It's just a trade. It's even. 20 CS lead, and they trade on a game. That's massive.
This is a great match so far.
It is so active. Everybody moving around the map, trying to find their picks. Proliferate, finding some fantastic ults. Dragon of Dusk, fantastic play so far.
And it looks like in a minute 40, we'll see the next Drake. And which one will that be?
That's going to be an Ocean Drake.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, gets the stun off and gets the shot. Pike is finding everyone right now. There's no player on the bad side. It has to be.
It's the skins.
The skin difference prevails again, as they now gonna have free reign to ward wherever they want.
Oh,
pretty good guess there by the Lux, but it looks like Dragon of Dusk able to evade.
Yeah, very good strategy right there. What's it called? When you're really fast at something.
Yeah, like
reactions.
Yeah, reactions.
That's the English word.
Comes through. Okay, very good idea there. Quick cleanse, I think, by the Jinx cleanse summoner spell.
I did not even see that. That's a good read.
Really, really good. Oh, Mike.
Whoa.
Yes, ult. He does not pick up a stun from the cage, but is not going to be able to get much more. Okay, Pike looking for something there a little bit, then Seraphine smelling something was up. Trying to ult up there.
Oh, wow.
Just very important, but does get the ult off. He might be looking at one shot. He does not. Might get killed by the Lux. Really big hook. Gets into the immediately killed. Also for the Pike, but it looks like the Jinx is able to just escape using her flash to get away. Massive, once again, massive play from the bot side and from Vigard to
crazy. And it looks like up in top lane, just Mundo getting his money up while Raymond the GOAT.
Yep, he's still up 20 farm. It's so tough for this Mundo to play. I was not expecting this, honestly. I thought that Mundo would just have a very easy time, but it seems like the healing from the Volibear and the early aggression, able to outpoke. And now shutting off the turret, missing it on him, but he's going to be able to pick up the kill, maybe. Kiting around the tower, using that ult, diving him. Wow. Active play there. It seems like the Firebirds just completely know their limits on these champions.
For sure. It looks to be a lot smooth this second time around.
Absolutely.
But it's never over till it's over, so I'm not going to call it just yet.
Maybe trying to get the Lux there does miss. Pike jumping through the stun, forcing the flash out. This Pike has been on point the whole game, creating massive advantages across the map.
Oh!
Lux all coming through, missing, using the movement speed.
Reactions.
Pike W, yep.
Yeah, that was absolutely insane. Oh, looks like Seraphine found the control ward.
Yeah, she's a little bit scared, though. Doesn't know where people are on the map. Doesn't know that people have reset. Looks like she's just going to commit to clearing it. Very smart play.
Finds another one. Right here comes Pike.
Here comes the Pike. Caught on vision.
Oh, wow.
Looks over the wall. Gets the stun off. Ult also comes through on the Jinx on the bot side. Looks like she's trading. It's fine. Chopper's down. She's going to be able to walk right over them. Damage coming through. Really, really good usage of his clone there to pick up the kill. Massive.
This is massive. This has just been a great opportunity to watch.
Incredibly entertaining game.
Wow.
2-level lead by the Volibear, just crushing the top lane. Really impressive by the Firebirds here, just taking control all over the map. And it looks like they might want to pick up the Rift Hill, as it's been sitting there for a little while, and there is an objective bounty up on it now.
Oh, for sure. Shelly is a little bit lonely.
Okay, he's running at him.
Picked up.
Gets the spell shield, denies the heal, gets the shield. A classic trade. Pike looking for Pike always looking for something here. Wasn't able to get something there. Oh, looks like the Nocturne might be caught out if the Vigar and the Pike decide to rotate up, and it looks like they are. Three people finding out that Nocturne.
There goes Shelly.
Him, doing the Rift Herald. They might be able to look for something here as Nocturne looking to ult in, but doesn't get anything. This is so bad for the Nocturne. Wasting his ult and getting killed in the process, and they secure Rift Herald. They're continuing forward now, trying to find more, but it looks like they're able to play safe enough to get out of the way.
For sure.
Ashall coming through.
Wow.
Find somebody. Pike does find the hook. Will find the stun. Will find the ult. And it will continue this lead forward. Unbelievable play. Finding the slow now. Might look for a tower dive. And they're opting out of it.
They're fine. They got enough fish for the day.
They are stuffed with kills and gold. And another objective. They're not done. Top lane so much damage from the volley bear.
Wow.
He's just straight up diving. And we got another dive coming in mid lane looking for an ult. Just clicks R and he's gone.
A 10k gold lead for the Firebirds.
Unbelievable. The Firebirds playing their composition to perfection here.
Oh, there goes Shelly.
Showing up everywhere on the map. Nocturne trying to clear one.
Oh, no. Shelly's down.
They were able to clear, but they were able to get a huge value off of it. And they get top lane as well. Just massive leads.
Yeah,
Ult combo
Firebirds are playing it quick.
This is going south very quickly, though. They're going to need to find a way to stabilize this game before it gets too out of hand.
For sure. Luckily for the Bears, objective bounties are up.
Yeah.
So all it needs is one quick... Oh, barely got out of there alive.
Yeah, thank goodness, yeah.
And then it looks like, is that Mountain Drake coming up in a minute 45?
It is Mountain Drake. And once again, the Firebirds prioritizing the dragons, able to secure every objective, proliferate, playing the map so well, able to get all the objectives so far. They might be playing for another Soul. Mountain Soul, much more impactful than Cloud Soul. Gives you extra resistance. Oh, coming through.
Wow.
Nothing, unfortunately. And looks like now coming, try to clean things up. Gets the force away, flashes out of the Lux ult, and does survive. Now you have Vigar, Predator-ing in, trying to get the cage. Does get the slow. Pike walking in, maybe trying to get a hook. Misses the hook. Flashes away. Nocturne does get away, but has to use the flash to get out. Big plays.
Sorry, just yawning a bit. I just had my business class.
This game, incredibly action-packed game. I know. Now going into the bot laner. Unbelievable. Got the kill.
Well,
they are just rolling. They are just rolling. Nocturne maybe trying to find something, but it's so hard for him to play. Once you get beyond a Nocturne, it's very difficult as you're so dependent on getting ahead early. He's going to shadow away, get away very easily. Might like to trade back. Okay. Uh-oh. This is unfortunate. Caught out now by two members of the Firebirds. Looking for the kill. He's gonna find the fear.
They're good. What are we worried about? What are we worried about?
It looks like they're just dominating this game so far, and now a 12.5, 12.6 lead.
Oh my! It is just a privilege watching this game. Like,
absolutely,
it is amazing to see.
And top, maybe looking for the bottom.
Raymond the Goat rooted.
He might be able to get away. He still does have his ult.
Charm.
Dodge the Seraphine ult. Still trading back. Gets exhausted. Slowed. Ult over the wall. Gets out. Does get slowed again by the Mundo. He does get the Q movement speed bonus. Going to walk away here, I think, as they get the bot side tower. Big macro plays coming out from the Firebirds as Dragon is also up, and they'll look to walk back to that.
Oh, is Zed soloing the Drake? Yep.
At this point, Zed is definitely capable of doing that.
Oh, wow.
Very risky play there by Dragon. Hit by the slow, and unfortunately does get Nocturne ulted. Oh my god.
Oh, we got some COVID in the room.
Where did he go? Where did he go?
And there goes a Drake. Third one for the Firebirds.
Jinx just disappeared there. Vigar is so strong at this point. 5-0-4. It's going to be very difficult for the Bears to come back into this game.
Looks like some pings going down.
Yeah, maybe looking to find the Vigar, but this is just desperation at this point. They need to find something soon. And it looks like they just haven't been able to find that fight.
For sure. Mundo just
lets him back. He doesn't care. Just lets him reset. Still has a 20 CS lead, has a kill lead, has an assist. Taking all of the top.
Crazy.
It's unbelievable.
No, I wish I had my glasses right now. That and combined with being a little bit colorblind, it's a little bit tough to see.
I imagine it's very difficult. Is there anything I can point out for you here?
I think I'm good, but it's just a big cluster I'm seeing in the top jungle so far.
Yeah, looks like they're looking for the.
Is there a team fight going? Oh, it looks like there is a team.
Looks to find him. He's definitely done.
Oh, wow.
Comes through, picks up the kill. They may be looking for more. Mundo, slick sidestep. Gets out of the way of that hook, although he would have been fine either way.
He's a businessman.
He's just trying to get his stocks up, right? That's all he wants.
Oh, for sure. Get that money up.
Instantly killing the ward, but it looks like they're just going for a bear play. Really smart. They're just looking to push their lead as fast as possible.
Sure.
Not even giving the Bears a chance to respond. Looks like
and the Bears have a rocket going to no, but it's way too early.
Very, very close.
Oh!
Comes through. Seraphine is in big trouble.
Whoa!
Combo. Seraphine down again. So rough. Holds right onto the Lux there. Gets the proc off.
Oh, wow.
And W4 gets the kill. Oh, but the ult comes through. He might get something here. He might get something here. Oh, no.
Whoa!
The hook comes through. Fantastic play from Dragon of Dust. Incredible play so far. 7, 3, and 6. Just dominating.
Every to go walking away a little bit.
Incredible play so far. Volibear just not caring about anything that's coming at him right now.
There goes a little bit of
Ash walking forward, trying to give a little bit of support. Vigar also walking up, gets the cage, forces the flash out of the Jinx. Now the Root coming out from the Seraphine. Nothing happening there.
Root getting the Ash,
that's the flash out of that big Seraphine. Oh, they'll able to convert this. One kill through the Mundo. Mundo looking. Might go down.
Graven the goat.
Does have the kill for sure. Force W auto from the Ash. Massive damage. Finishes him off.
Oh, wow.
Oh, looks like Volibear does go down, but they're going to get another. Okay,
how did they dodge that?
Narrowly escaped that ult.
Absolutely insane.
Wow. Fantastic League of Legends from Carthage Esports, from the Firebirds.
What a privilege to watch. This is a great match.
Just a masterclass of how to play that Ash Pike duo bot lane, especially Zed as well, finding every pick that he needs to get snowballed.
If we look at the Firebirds KD so far, it's looking like 4-2 for Volibear, Zed 5-1. Vigar 6-0,
yep.
Ash 4-2, and Pike 7-4. This is just great.
Leads across the board. Leads across the board, man. It's very, very big. Soul now coming up in 1 minute 45 seconds, looking to maybe get some vision.
But the Bears have been playing super tough. It's just looking like the Seraphine isn't working out along with that Jinx.
It's so tough to play once you get that Pike Ash bot lane moving.
For sure.
Just more synergy almost with the Firebirds here, able to play the map so much better. Honestly, the Bears look a little dizzy with how this Pike is moving around the map, able to secure kills all over, and we're well out of laning phase. This is moving into the end game now, which is really impressive, as that's what you need to do.
And the portrait coming up in about 1 minute 10, so I wonder if the Firebirds are going to go for it or just give it up and try and end.
Oh, I would not expect them to give it up. I definitely think that they're going for it. They're going to try to push this bot lane out, get that wave pushed in. Ult coming through now. Probably a good choice, but immediately gets stunned. Ult coming through, back.
Wow.
Is able to escape. Gets pulled into the Vigar cage. He's been stunned for what feels like years, but he's still fine because he's Dr. Mundo.
There goes the stock going up.
Okay.
Heals a little bit.
Okay, he is making
good damage.
The Ash is coming down, doing a ton of damage.
Whoa!
Comes through. Seraphine going through as well. Looks like he's not going to get another kill.
Whoa!
Zed, massive damage, big trade. Pike probably posturing for another hook here. He's getting Predator. And
barely misses it.
Nocturne is gone. They might look for an end here. They might have the damage. They might have the ability.
Yeah, most definitely. This could be it right now.
Their team.
There goes the tower.
Fantastic. It's just, once again, fantastic play from the Carthage Firebird.
Absolutely flawless.
Wow. Okay, Hook just barely missing, but he does get that. Kill comes through again.
Oh
so
my.
Many kills picked up. They're gonna get a couple of Nexus towers here, maybe even the other one. They might just look to end here.
Oh, but here comes Mundo with his business car.
Yeah.
That Cadillac costs a lot of money for Mundo, and he does not want to give it up right now.
No, he does not, especially with a 30. Oh, flashes over, gets Stride Breaker, props. Okay, big ult coming. Able to get the shutdown on the Vigar. That's his first death of the game.
Oh, for real?
Flashes, yes, flashes.
Wow.
Of the Luxie, he's able to get away, but yeah, the Vigar.
Crazy.
Playing fantastic here.
For sure. Volibear
another
pushing, getting that
third inhib. Just domination from the Carthage Firebirds. Nothing like the last game. There was no question.
Oh, where did they get the drink? Looks like
with all of the damage they've got, it is of no surprise that they are able to pick up yet another objective. They have been starving the Bears of objectives through this whole series. Fun fact, the Bears didn't get a single objective.
Oh, for real?
Incredible map play.
Wow.
Incredible map play by the Carthage Firebirds.
Yeah, this has been a great domination, but I still want to see what's gonna happen. I'd like one good fight.
Yep, just
one good last
just a
fight.
carry on top. That's all I'm looking for, and I'm sure that we will get it, as Baron gonna be up in a minute. That's how they're gonna end the game. That's what they're looking for. They already have Soul. They have a massive, almost a 20,000 gold lead.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I don't think ever in my life, and I've only been playing League for about a year, I don't think I've ever seen a lead like this.
And this is in a competitive match.
Yeah,
incredible.
This is great. And it's not like the Bears are running a bad comp. It's just the Firebirds just have something to go with every single time.
Every lane.
It has just been perfect gameplay.
Like getting ready to do the Baron here, looking for a reset out of the Zed there. Gonna get back in time for the Baron. That's how they're gonna look for Baron, and they're gonna look to get that fight to end the game. It should be quick and easy if the Firebirds are able to execute as well.
Hopefully it's not going to go to Elder, but I highly doubt that's going to happen.
I think that it would take a miracle for the Bears to bring this to an Elder fight. Once again, 18.1k gold lead. Wow. So it's going to be very tough for them to fight. Just blowing their abilities, trying to scare off the Baron, really show it what's up early, and then they're going to take it right away. All right.
Wow, this Baron is going down like butter.
So quickly. Vigar, Ash, so much damage now. Jinx ult coming through a little late.
A little late. It's worth a try.
It is.
It's worth a try.
They're going to look to end here, pushing their advantage. They're going to have to find the fight. We'll see if the Bears can do it here. It is all or nothing for them in this no-kill out of the Pike ult, but it doesn't matter. They still pick it up. Now following on to the Mundo. Pike almost get brought down by the Lux ult, but it doesn't look like it matters. They've got so many ways pushing in, so much damage.
Raymond,
big damage onto the
wow.
Gets the kill immediately. Big cage.
My!
They're just cleaning them up, and it looks like
finish.
The Bears will be defeated. Firebirds 2-0.
Wow.
Unbelievable game. So perfectly executed. Fantastic out of the Carthage
crazy.
Firebirds.
That was an amazing game.
Fantastic.
First round has been it was so close, and seeing just how the Firebirds like brought it around and just kept the momentum going over and over and over again. That was just amazing to see.
Yep.
I absolutely enjoyed it. That was a wonderful time, and the Bears have just been wonderful opponents.
Yep.
This has been a great week for League.
Great entertaining game of League of Legends here.
For sure. And it looks like we're going to go on a quick commercial break. But when we come back, we will have a quick interview with a mystery
player here. Yes, we'll find out after the break.
That's going to be very exciting. So We'll see you in a minute. And we are back, and we got our mystery.
Yes, we do.
Guest star
coming in.
Who's it gonna be?
The bot laner for Carthage Firebirds coming in.
How's it going?
How those games feel for you?
Pretty good, man. I mean, I got to play my picks. I really thought they were gonna ban the Ezreal in the second game, but I ended up not having to pick it anyway. So
Absolutely.
No, it was a good. Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, seeing the first game, how the Bears executed on the Ashe. What made you pick the Ashe, and how did you decide to play it differently than what you saw in the first game?
Well, I hate that they picked Ashe. I didn't want them to pick it again. I really hate facing it.
Yep, very annoying.
I went Ashe though in the second game mostly because I really wanted to play around the Zed jungle.
Yep.
And that with the Ashe, I can make picks and like the jungle and stuff, and then Zed can just absolutely destroy. I might have played Ashe in the first game, honestly, if they didn't pick it, but the Ezreal ended up being really good with the Diana Yasuo because I can get the ult in. And
Speaking of the Ezreal,
oh my, my!
Absolutely.
What were you thinking during that play? When they were staying, they were trying to end the game on the spot. What was your thought process? How did you guys play that out?
I mean, it was just guerrilla warfare, bro. I ran straight to the base. I buy my Prowler's Claw, like heal to like 7/8 health, and just run out and gun it. Like I just no holds barred, bro. Just straight going for sure.
That was awesome. So like, what changed going to game 1 to game 2? How'd you get that lead so quick, and how'd you keep that momentum going?
You mean how did I get my like lane lead,
or just like the team in general? How did that momentum keep on going over and over? Because the first game, it was kind of going back and forth, but then the second game, it was just smooth as butter.
Yeah. Well, yesterday we played our first game in 3 weeks. So,
oh wow!
We a match got forfeited, then one got rescheduled, and then it was spring break. So we were not playing together at all for like 3 weeks. So I think yesterday and then that first game was us kind of like breaking the mold, and then by the second game after the Penta, I think everybody was just like ready to win.
Yeah,
we got in there
for sure. That's great to hear. Do you got another one? No.
Yeah.
I'll let you have it.
Looking at draft from game 1 to game 2, very unorthodox draft, I would say.
Yeah.
The Bears the first game. How are you looking to counteract that? And how do you expect them to play that draft?
The first game?
The first game.
Do you have the I don't know if you can pull it up.
It was Trundle top, Amumu jungle.
Oh,
mid
yes,
was
Yone.
Yeah.
And
Ashe. A support.
Yeah.
A support.
Yeah. Oh man, who was it?
Swain. Sorry.
Swain.
Yeah. I think their picks were so strange to me. The Trundle was good. I saw that. Amumu I didn't know about. I thought that was weird. And then Swain, Ashe, they just weren't able to pull it off.
Yep.
Swain Ashe could have been good, but it's like really snowbally. And if Swain especially falls behind, it's really over. So I don't know. I think the draft was decent, but they just they weren't able to play to its strengths, I think. Okay. And I think the Yone was really weird. I don't think would they hover to Nivea?
Yeah.
That would have been way more.
That would have made a lot of sense
for
with the Amumu, yeah.
Right, because the Anivia can zone us, and we need to engage with Diana Yasuo.
Yep.
So Anivia really should have been locked there, I think.
For sure. And for the final question of the night, what are you guys looking to do for next year? For next week? Jeez. Oh.
Yeah.
Do you got any things planned? Or
I can say I might start working on a secret pick. Maybe.
Oh,
we'll see if we play it. I might be practicing it this week. So
very nice.
I can
look
say
for something
that.
spicy.
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
We'll look forward for that. Well, thank you so much for coming.
No problem.
Wicked match.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Fantastic play.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And remember to follow all of our socials. And also, please check out Firebirds, the B team on the NECC Twitch channel. They're playing. They're just wrapping up their first match. I think they lost the first one.
Hey.
But maybe. Oh my God. I don't know.
Let them find out. It's going to be a banger of a match on the NECC page. Go check it out.
My bad. But thanks so much for tuning in tonight. We really appreciate it. And hope you have a great week, Firebirds.